Hi guys and girls, Gallifrey Forever 97 and welcome to today's rundown video of the brand new announced 2020 B&M Dot 2 figure range. We've got some very exciting, mostly new releases. There are 6 new sets. We've got the 3 free packs as you usually see. We've got a Doctor and TARDIS, plus 2 new Dalek sets, which is a new thing for the B&M stuff. I'm going to take you through each one of the sets, breaking them down, giving you my thoughts. Before I start, let me know in the comment section below which one's your favourite and which one's you picking up. I'm going to start off with the second Doctor and TARDIS, which is from the War Games. The sculpt looks like the same as the 2-pack Tomb of the Cybermen, Patrick Troughton. The handkerchief is red and the whole costume has this kind of battered effect. In the War Games it is quite worn, and there also is a nice little detail on the leg with it being ripped. Which is a really cool thing. Makes this figure quite unique. But it has some grey highlighting into the jacket, as he is obviously in a kind of war setting. And also the trousers have been painted this kind of musky, slightly looks like mud, but not quite. Colour, so this is a really cool variant. So it gives you a kind of variation in the original Patrick Troughton. And of course then we've got the TARDIS. We get a completely new top lamp for this TARDIS, a complete new mould, which is quite a big chunky one. It's dark blue, the bottom is slightly musky, obviously again in the same setting as the Doctor. I think the back and the sides have the black police box style sign with the white text, but the front has the yellow with black text. They could just done the standard thing, but obviously that's quite unique to this prop. I'm not an expert on TARDISes, but it's nice they've gone to effort to change it to make it that accurate. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this variant. All we need now next time is a 6th Doctor and TARDIS. It'd be nice to have Patrick Troughton with his own TARDIS now. Next, on to the new Dalek collector's sets. Each set features 2 Daleks from a classic story. These are called the History of the Dalek set, so I'm assuming we're going to be getting more of these in the future from classic stories. The first one is from the Daleks, which is obviously the first ever Dalek story on TV, so in that we've just got the standard Dead Planet Daleks. On the surface these just look like the same Dalek, but the pupils are different. The one on the left has the standard pupil, just normal, which you saw in the previous version. However, this one on the right is the kind of more smaller down version. In the story, as they focus in, the white pupil goes small. That's a really cool effect. As I say, I'll be getting probably a couple of these if I can to army build, as these are great little Daleks. There's that little extra effort which makes them 2 different. And also gives us a nice variation. Cool detail from the release description. So it says, to identify each prop in the show, the casings have parallel black lines etched on, numbering them 1 to 4. And this has been replicated as accurately as possible in the new set. That'd be super cool to spot those, but yeah, again, that's a really extra cool detail. And the second one is from the Dalek Invasion of Earth, and we got the Supreme Dalek and I guess the Drone Dalek. We've seen these 2 before. The standard one came with a sound effects version, but it was never released again, so it's really cool if you missed out on that. I say, to be honest, these 2 sets are really good for if you missed that originally, because obviously the first one, the original Daleks, they came in the first classic Dalek set, which is very expensive to get now. And of course, Supreme one originally came with the first Doctor release, the 2-pack. I believe again this one has these small little variants, so it's nice they kind of had that to kind of differentiate it from the original release. This might be one I keep in the packaging, because I've got these ones kind of before, the only difference obviously being is the change with the pupil. But they're great re-releases to give fans who missed out on these great figures originally the chance to get them, but nice little variations with the pupil and etching on stuff for fans who have them before. Now on to the 3 free packs. First I've got the Unit Claws of Axos set. So we got the Brigadier from the Claws of Axos with his Bennett and jumper, which originally was released in the original Claws of Axos set. However, the other 2 figures have been replaced with Sergeant Benton and Mike Yates, which I would never guess in a million years we would have got this. This is very exciting. So I believe the body that they've used for both Mike Yates and John Benton is the original Brigadier one, but they've got this new sculpting, I believe, that might have been used from somewhere, I don't know, with the sort of 2 packs, and they've got the belt going across. But the face sculpts are pretty good. I think the Sergeant John Benton one is the better. Mike Yates-ish looks like Mike Yates. I don't know, it's not quite there. I'd be so interested to see what it looks like in hand. But I think the Sergeant Benton likeness is better than the Mike Yates one. But it's really cool to be able to complete the core unit team from the John Pertwee era. Obviously, we've got the Doctor from that era, Joe, the Master, the Brigadier, and now we've obviously got the 2 main unit soldiers. So a really great set to tick off those 2 releases, and also giving us a cool variant, which we've seen before, but still a cool variant of the Brigadier. Now on to the Companions of the 4th Doctor set. If the Harry Sullivan figure wasn't enough, now they give us 3 companions and 3 new head sculpts. They've really hit the ball at the park with the new head sculpts this year. So this features 3 of the 4th Doctor companions, so this kind of ticks off the list. We've got a classic Sarah Jane figure, which is super cool. We've had Sarah Jane multiple times, but obviously it's her from the new series, obviously from School Union and the Sarah Jane Adventures, where she's older. But this sculpt is from Revenge of the Cybermen. It uses the Martha Jones body from Last of the Time Lords, and obviously painted the top of dark green with the navy trousers. So I'm really hoping that they've done this head sculpt of Sarah Jane from the classic series. We might get some more costume variants in the future, so this is super cool to see. And then we've got Romana 1 and Romana 2, retrospectively played by Mary Tam and Lala Ward. So Mary Tam's Romana is from the pirate planet with the complete white costume. You've got the silver belt, but with the pink top. They've done what they've did with the Sontaran, and they've just painted the top pink instead of having it kind of sculpted, but it works. The Fate sculpt, again, like the Mike Yates figure, it's nearly there. You can kind of tell it is, but it's not, I don't know. The Lala Ward Romana is bloody good. The face sculpt is a really good expression of Lala Ward. It's pretty good. The hair was sort of like blondish with like brown highlight. It's an iconic costume. So the scarf, they've just painted the Tom Baker scarf white. I'm not sure if the scarf is removable or not. It looks like it's actually sculpted underneath the hair, so just have to wait and see. I believe the main costume is from one of the Sarah Jane Adventures figures that was recent. So it is quite ironic. Obviously, we've got a Sarah Jane figure in a set, but the Romana figure uses a previous Sarah Jane sculpt, but it works superbly. So yeah, this is a great set. This isn't one for army building like the unit one. Like once you've got this, you've got the figures. But I'm interested to have these in hand, see if they look any different. But it'd be so cool to display more companions than ever with the 4th Doctor. And finally, from the new series, we have the Friends and Foes of the 13th Doctor set. So you've got Yaz from Rattlers in the UK and Ryan from Rosa. And we've also got a Jadoon Trooper from Fugitive of the Jadoon. Again, similar to the 4th Doctor set, it'd be great to complete long-awaited companions. Obviously, we've had Graham, but it'd be great to have the complete fam now. Both the Ryan and Yaz bodies are from Primeval figures. So I think Yaz uses the Claudia Brown action figure, which is the same body they've actually used for Mary Tam's Romana. And I think they've used the same body which they used for the Graham figure, actually, the Stephen Hart Primeval figure. But the face sculpts are so good to distract you, as a superb likeness to Mandip Gill and Tosin Cole. And the foe from this set is a Jadoon Trooper, which is a nice companion for the Jadoon Captain, which we got earlier on the year with the 13th Doctor wave. And this release also comes with the Jadoon Gun, which is the new big accessory. I don't know if this is a repaint of maybe the half gun or another gun we've seen in the past. I don't know. I believe this is the standard body. I don't think it made any changes to the torso. I have to have it in hand and compare it to the others. But it's a really nice figure because I would love to get loads and loads of these new Jadoon Troopers to put with the Jadoon Captain. But you sometimes tend to find that they'll put like a figure which you'd love to army build in a set with like 2 other companions which you only need 1 of. So I may have to pick a couple of these up to have a sort of 13th Doctor Jadoon army. But yeah, the companions are really impressive, and I'm really pleased that they've gave us Jadoon, and especially that gun. There you go, that's my rundown of the new 6 figure sets for B&M 2020. They're coming out in June to B&M stores, but this is for the first time they're actually being launched parallel with the USA. So you can actually get the new wave if you're from the US from either the official North America Doctor Who store, Amazon, and the BBC shop in America. But I think for the UK we have to go B&M hunting again. The release date could change, but keep an eye on the Doctor Who site. They're a really good fan site that keeps people up to date. And I think the product numbers have been released as well, so you can also ring up. But fingers crossed everybody gets the ones that they want. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, links and stuff in the description below. Again, tell me what your favourite set is and which ones you'll be picking up. I'll be picking them all up, of course, and I'll probably be doing reviews for each one. So if you're not yet, please subscribe so you don't miss out on those future reviews. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.